Hello and welcome into the Ride the Wave show. I am Clay Archer calling this head-to-head of two Goliath matchups with my best friend Adam B-Dubs. Adam, how you feeling tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty great, Glad we get to watch these two teams face off in a rubber match to end all rubber matches.
Yes, it is possibly the biggest rubber match in the SVC of boys, girls, of any kind of level. I mean, both these teams coming in, splitting the season series 1-1. The first game, no idea about it. Wasn't there, couldn't find any stats. I just know Unioto won. But that second game, thanks to a pretty good
I've heard that the first game went a little tale of Unioto got out big, Huntington came back, stormed back, made it close, ended close, but I could be wrong, could have a little bit of misinformation. But that second game,
there's video evidence of what happened in that second game.
Oh, it was electric.
In that second game, it was Huntington coming away with a big victory to even the series, getting them the I think they clinched the 2 seed out of that. So they came away with the 2 seed instead.
Now, I think the reason they came away with the 2 seed is because they got to share the SVC title, but they were technically negative in point differential for the season series, so they got the 2 seed in that.
Right.
But like I said, that second game was so electric. They were able to keep the lights on in this place, no bills, 2 months.
Now, before we get into this game, Adam, I kind of want to talk about the game that we got to watch right before this one. Paint Valley and Adena went head-to-head in the third-place game. Was an absolute barn burner. We came in at halftime. It was 19-16 in Paint Valley's favor. They cut that all the way to I'm pretty sure it was a 23 or 24 to 16 lead. And then Adena came in and they started hitting some threes left and right, came back and won the game with some good offense and some big stops down the road to secure the third-place game. Adam, what were some of your takeaways? I know we didn't watch the whole game, but from at least that second half for the comeback, what were some of your takeaways from that game?
I felt that anytime Adena started making threes, Paint Valley thought they just had to go out there and fire up threes to try to get that answer, that match. And that's not always the case. 2-2 is better than a 3.
Right.
So just
in a big game like that, third-place game, trophy is on the line. You can kind of see how that would happen. My big takeaway is James Thompson, number 15 of that Bearcat team.
Boot.
Known outright the Wave Show as Boot. He's going to be a staple of these Paint Valley teams for years to come. Didn't see him really at all in that second half, and that kind of surprised me now. I don't know the coach. I'm not part of the coach staff. I haven't talked to any parents this year. So I don't know what's kind of going on there, but I did get the pleasure of coaching this 8th grade team last year when they were 7th graders. And what I can tell you is Boot is one hard worker. He is a great defender. He's very poised, makes great decisions. So I don't know. I don't know if there's some disciplinary things, if he was hurt, but I was really, really, really shocked not to see him in that second half because I feel like they were kind of missing his calm demeanor. I mean, the thing with him is, the biggest thing is what I said earlier, was he doesn't get rattled. And he was the kind of guy on the court where you can, because it's no secret, I'm an emotional guy. I get rattled. I get excited. Boot was a stone cold killer, never, ever changed his emotion. He was the calming force, and I felt like that's something they kind of needed as Adena was starting to climb back in, is they needed somebody out there to be like, hey, guys, calm down. We got this. Just do our thing. So I was kind of surprised not to see that. And then, he gets kind of thrown in there late in the fourth quarter. So I don't know. But, gets him to good coaching. You don't get to the third-place game by bad coaching and bad players, Just by, I don't even want to say critique, just interest. Kind of pick the brand of why we don't see Boot too much there in that last quarter. But I do want to give a shout-out to those Bearcats because, man, seeing them tonight from where I first saw them 2 years ago when we first started basketball, man, they've come a long way. But that Adena team is very good. So I think the SVC is in good hands for years to come, Adam.
Definitely going to be a lot of great basketball in the SVC for years to come. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Boot can do as a freshman.
Yeah, for sure. Especially at Paint Valley, where notoriously known as, I think they have a freshman team this year, but that's not normal out there. Normally your freshmen are playing JVs, so excited to see kind of how Boot and this 8th grade whole, because, man, when these guys are sophomores and juniors, those Paint Valley teams are going to be tough. But 2 teams that are also going to be tough are the teams that we have warmed up right here, Huntington and Unioto. Adam, what are some of your takeaways from the first matchup of these 2 guys?
It's just they're 2 teams that are going to play each other to the best of their ability each time out there. I think that if Huntington can kind of control the pace of the game, that's going to be really what kind of dictates it for them. I think if they can kind of keep it in, they can keep a run and gun style offense, I believe is what they were kind of better at when we were watching them in game 2. I think if they can keep up the pace, push it a little bit, I think they can come away with a win. But on Unioto's side, I think they just have to get big with it. I think they're a bigger team. If they can, if their bigs can start to, kind of go off, do their thing, they get more than 1 or 2 bigs down low. I think Unioto can really run away with it if they can get their bigs established.
And, a play that we saw kind of dissect this Unioto team. I know dissect is 100% not the word I'm looking for, so when you figure it out for me, just let me know. But one thing that really killed him was that back screen on the bigs, which ended up being the play of the game for us last time on that lob. But that was not the only time we saw that play. That was the only time we saw that play end in a lob.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering to see if Unioto has kind of done something to counteract that here.
I can. I'm honestly I'm looking to see what the adjustments both teams have made. I will say this though, best way to keep Unioto's bigs out of it, fast-paced game, wear them down.
And that's why I feel like Huntington did really good of last time. Is get the ball up, pushing it. Our offense is to try and get a layup as fast as possible. We don't want them to get down there, set up, and everything like that.
Now, honestly, you're looking for Smith, McDonald, and Baker to have a big game over there at the Huntington side of things. But any one of those boys could do it. They got a great team out there. Unioto, I'm not familiar quite with the names, but they got a couple of good players.
Patterson, he's the
that's
one
number
that
three, right? Yeah, I was about to say number 3. So Patterson, he's going to be a great guard for Unioto. He's going to be a problem for a lot of schools. So everybody else in the SVC hates seeing that.
Yes, and Patterson, man, he's so good because when a lot of kids are on the weekends or on weeknights, maybe just staying at home, playing Xbox, whatever. He's actually going out with the older guys. And I'm not saying older guys is high school. I'm talking about our MVD. He's going with them and playing with grown men to get better.
I believe every Sunday.
Yeah.
Patterson from Unioto and Baker from Huntington. I could be mistaken. I could have misinterpreted what they said, but I thought the both of them kind of came in play because there's a Huntington, there's a Unioto coach that comes out.
Yeah, and it's kind of like
grade,
some Unioto coaches with some Huntington alums. So naturally,
the Unioto coaches are Huntington alum. So
yeah. So, but what that does and what kids don't understand, man, is you really don't get better when you're basically from third grade to honestly to about a sophomore. You don't get better playing the kids the same age as you. You have to go if you're in middle school. You want to go play against high schoolers or people that have graduated against high school. If you're in high school, you definitely want to go play against people that graduate high school or
the best way the person that I know that did this the best, I believe, was Tristan Bartow from Vinton County legend. So before he was actually old enough to play in the little leagues, he was still playing on the I think it was second and third grade team, and then when he got to second grade, he was playing on the fifth and sixth grade team. He was playing on what they would consider the varsity of the little kids.
Yeah.
So it was just having that ability or having that exposure, playing at such a young age, playing against a bunch of guys that are bigger, stronger than you, is going to make you better at the game.
Exactly, and it's forcing you to evolve your game. You might be playing and be like, man, I've never even thought about doing this because I've never had to. And now I'm in this situation where I have to, so now I need to know, I have to work on this. Because people think okay, my coach just told me to work on this, 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 and this. And I have mastered this, this, and this. Right, cool. But they might not have said something that they haven't seen and you haven't seen yet that you're going to need. It's whenever you play better competition.
And that's where you start to see the development with schools that have a varsity, a JV, and a freshman team, because you're going to have the varsity team making the JV team better by kicking the crap out of them every night. Well, then when it's the JV's turn to kick the crap out of somebody, it's usually the freshmen. So then if you have a good varsity program, that's going to automatically give you a great JV program and freshman program, because you're just going to have those younger kids playing a bunch of older kids, bigger, faster, stronger. And it's just, again, that's how you get better at the game.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can already tell that my voice is about to crack without some water, so we're going to give you a short break from our annoying voices, and we'll be right back in just a minute. Don't leave that TV. And we are back with only 4 minutes to go before this big game. How to get water. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get that H2O. H2O. It's better than Gatorade.
It absolutely is.
Gatorade. Now, we want to let you know
You're wrong.
if for some reason.
H2O.
This has to be the best broadcasting of all time. Hey, listen, Ron, we come back on air and just start screaming into the mic. People are going to love it. If you're at the game watching, first off, there is a delay, so don't yell at us. That's just natural. But two, we are having a best sign, best fan. It's kind of all jumbled together. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, we got $15 Los Mariachis card, and we're
$15 make you holler.
We're ready to give it away. And honestly, that can get you via Rose Con Pollo. Beautiful. It is amazing. It is actually exactly $15. I get it 3 times a week. That's how I know it's the best. Adam, when you go Los, what's your go-to?
Yeah, Rose Con Pollo is pretty good, but I had it from a couple different other places while living in Louisville. It's a little better. So I just go with the fajitas. I go with these steak fajitas. Oh,
you can't go wrong with a fajita.
You never went to an El Nepal, dog. They had some down there in Louisville. I mean, it's the best. It's the best Earl Park on the roast.
I mean, I swear to God, boy, it is the best.
Boy.
I mean, heck, oh, man, it is the best Mexican food I have ever seen. Now, make sure that you're putting in the comment section what your favorite thing from Los Mariachis is, and if we like it, we'll tell you we like it. If we hate it, we will definitely let you know.
Got some pretty solid queso out there, but yeah, it's gonna be fajitas for me.
Dude, queso is the hueso, whenever it comes there. Now, Adam, I think the one thing that we need to look at is the matchup between Patterson and Baker, because last time Baker guarded Patterson pretty well. I think, he didn't have a big night in the stat book, but I think it's because of how well he was playing Patterson on the defensive end.
I just want to go ahead and say that I love these township shirts that Huntington has. The cheerleaders are currently wearing them, but the boys, the basketball team, they came out, they had a warm-up on that was the exact same. It had their names in the back of it. It was really cool.
Now, also, I loved coming out, every single player for Huntington went and gave McDonald's mom a rose on Valentine's Day. Loved seeing that. Love having the township coming together again in times of need around here. That's what's so great about this community, man. We're always looking out for each other. But yeah, I think
Huntington's got the better uniforms for sure.
Dude, those green jerseys are sick.
Yeah,
now,
I would almost be disappointed to not wear the whites, but the greens looking real fresh.
It does. It looks a lot like a tattoo I have on my leg.
Now, I will say this. Unioto's, their home and away, the whites and the purples, kind of lackluster, just kind of plain Jane.
Yeah. When I went to Unioto Junior High, like I said, we looked kind of like the Lakers because, again, we were good. And we had
purple and gold.
We had yellow for home and purple for away.
Yeah.
And they were, we still had like the silk jerseys from like the mid-2000s.
Yeah. That's what I always had was the silk
man,
jerseys.
I love those jerseys so much. I thought they were so dope.
We had it was maroon with a little bit of white on the sides.
Yes.
They were the silk jerseys
the
still.
two elite silk jerseys NBA-wise is the red Miami Heat ones from like 06 and all of the Denver Nugget ones. The home and away.
Oh, dude, the baby blue ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Undefeated, dude. Yeah. Let us know in the chat what your favorite jerseys were.
From Miami.
Miami? Yeah, the black ones were dope, too. I was just like
the 76ers had a good one. Their black ones.
Dude,
with AI.
The 2000s to whenever they switched back jerseys, they should never switch, dude. Those were undefeated.
The officials assigned this contest are the commission, Mr. James Lowe, Mr. Stephen Lowe, and Mr. Ben Uri. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country on earth, with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America and out of respect for all who have served defending these freedoms, we ask you please rise and remove your headgear for the playing of a national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, and after the national anthem, we're going to have these two starting lineups. We're going to give a shout out to our sponsors today. Some idiot was too forgetful to send the logos in, so they're not up right now. That idiot is me talking. We're going to give a shout out to, again, Los Mariachis. Everybody's clapping, so I started clapping too. I want to give a shout out to Los Mariachis, again, being the fan/sign of the game sponsor. Also want to give a huge shout out to Charlie Riggins, Big Rig, over there at Herrnstein. If you need to get into a vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, that is the man that you need to get a hold of. He can get you into anything, car, truck, SUV. He has the best deals in town, and honestly, he's anything. Yes, anything. Now, I'm not just saying this from a personal experience or anything like that. He's one of my good friends. I've watched him take good care of his customers. I've watched him go above and beyond for his customers. So, again, making sure you're getting a hold of Charlie Riggins' Big Rig Trucks, 740-273-8899. Now, Adam.
That's a good, clean number.
It is, 8899.
Elite level handshake, Clay.
It looks like Dwight Beam is kind of agreeing with us on that purple and gold statement. He said, we are purple and gold, not white and black. Now,
preach.
Not for, I guess, Unioto fans, but just fans of the SVC in Southern Ohio in general, if you missed it on Monday, make sure you go back and watch. We had the legendary Ben Hartsock on talking about his time in the NFL.
At the Ohio State University.
Winning a 2002 national title. I mean, not only that, talk about the good times he had just being around his brothers, hanging out and camping.
As he dubbed the good old days.
The good old days. Camping on the football field before the season. So if you missed that, make sure you go back and check out those amazing stories that we had. Also, we had Moose Miller on, coming on talking about the benefit that we're having. Again, March 9th, the Ride the Wave Show benefit concert. All proceeds are going to Addison Edgerton and her family as she's on her road to recovery. So make sure you're coming out March 9th. We have bands like Stateside Red, Moose Miller, The Basement Collective, Peach Jam, Garage Fire, and Lori Pritchard out there. Also, Lori Gray's Comedy is going to be the MC for the night. I think Adam needs Derek's password.
I, in fact, do. Our producer told us, I ain't got it. I was like, I know, but you are currently talking to him.
We give a shout out to Sid the Kid and Jeremy for being here. Jeffrey, I don't know why I was
until we
Jeremy.
get that password, ladies and gentlemen, we will not
have
a
to score
scoreboard.
for a minute,
so
but that's
I will
okay.
just try to keep you up to date as much as possible.
Sid the Squid and Jeffrey here to make sure everything goes plan. And Unioto gets the tip in the ultimate rubber match. Patterson setting it up. McDonald playing some hard defense. Long coming over on the help side.
Oh, McDonald. Oh, no, Smith comes up with a steal out to McDonald.
And McDonald
for two.
McDonald with the first 2 points of the game and a loud one. Uh-oh. Oh, no good. Rebound by Baker.
Baker misses.
Rebound by James. There goes White. White over to Ferguson for 2. He was a big factor for Unioto in their last game, as I burped about 7 times through that sentence. Smith setting up the offense. Some hard defense here by White. Baker setting a good back screen, and that's the play we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Union has definitely worked on that as number 32, Reinhardt, coming up with a big steal there.
Nice hustle play by Reinhardt. So we got Smith here on Patterson. Big screen by, I believe.
It looks like James and Smith bumped knees on that. James with the ball. Reinhardt with the screen. Patterson wanting to pull up there, decides not to. Takes it down. Oh, we got a block by Baker, and then a rebound there by Kinzer. He was a huge factor
he was all over
game.
the glass on the last game. I'll say he was getting all kinds of offensive rebounds.
Starting here where he left off last time. I think he had actually the first 6 points for Huntington last game.
A little bit of a moving screen there.
Yeah,
yeah you got to call that one. Just didn't get his feet set quite in time. That's something I'm looking to see in the first quarter. Is just maybe get a little bit of the little bit of the antsiness out.
Yeah. Again, last time, it was for the share of the regular season title, but this is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen.
It's postseason, baby.
This is no share. This is you are first or you're last, Ricky Bobby. All right, Patterson, bring the ball to the court. Little screen action down low for Unioto. Gets the ball to Reinhardt. Oh, no, that's Ferguson. Ferguson puts it up for 2 after the power dribble. I believe that was White on the assist. Long gets it to Baker. Baker makes a nice sidestep. Lost the ball.
Tipped by White. It's going to stay down here. Huntington retains possession.
Now, if you're Huntington, you have to score on these out-of-bounds plays.
Now, I wonder how much of a factor the restricted line plays into like their actual plays.
Yeah.
Or maybe
bigger court, more spacing. If that's something that you're kind of seeing in these junior high games where they're not so used to the spacing, they get more jammed up.
Nice pass in there to Long.
And one! Now you got to think too, though, Huntington being the home team, they had to have been practicing on this all week last week.
Well, now they are technically at home, but they are not the home team, Clay.
True.
Oh, rebound by Long. Gets it out to Smith here. Smith gets it to Baker for 2. What's better than a 3-point play? A 4-point play. And Huntington is running a press here, looking to keep speed up the pace here.
I like it.
Patterson gets the pass over to James.
They missed that. I think that might have been tipped by Huntington.
I thought James' last touch.
Maybe. You got the better angle than me.
I'm a little bit to Clay's left,
so
so I have just a slight better angle on that one. But I think that was a good call.
All right, Smith bringing the ball up the court here. Man, we were talking last time they played. He is Steve Nash-esque, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice screen by McDonald.
He throws people open as he gets the ball down to Kinzer. Kinzer back out to Smith. Smith on the drive, puts up for 2. Missed. Rebound, Reinhardt.
I believe, that was Reinhardt with the rebound there.
James.
Oh, nice steal by McDonald.
And then that's okay, though, because he saved 2 points on that steal. I will tell you guys, McDonald's favorite food has to be chicken because he came to Applebee's the other day. He got chicken tenders, he got wings, fried basically chicken, and then he got a chicken pasta. So
the wings at Applebee's aren't like chicken. They are, in fact, chicken, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know
they are like chicken.
I don't know what I said like.
I would say like chicken tenders.
It's not a mystery meat. It is chicken out there.
The mystery is why it's not chicken.
Patterson pulls up and
gets
it to
down.
go.
His first points of the night, which is kind of surprising because he came out of the gates firing last game.
To quote Shaq here, barbecue chicken, baby. A little bit of Dick Vitale impersonation, but Shaq's words.
Smith with the ball. Kinzer, screen, rolls, gets it to McDonald, to Baker. Nice drive by Baker.
Kicks out to Long.
Oh, man, what a pass. That was very country of me to say. Like that. Long with the ball over to McDonald.
Love that Huntington's not trying to force up a shot here. They're not settling
being
for
patient. Nice shot fake. Got him in the air, didn't get the call.
Got to go up looking for a little bit of contact next time. Draw the foul.
Get into him as you're going up. Ferguson with the 3. Yep, that's a travel. Slid that back foot just a little bit, and they're going to call it every time.
Ferguson was such a good pump fake, you called it a 3.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with 1:20 to go in the first quarter, this game has been everything that we have expected.
A close 6-6 dogfight. Now, I'm looking to see McDonald get a little bit more involved in the offense here.
Now, don't, as Long misses that. Looks
James
like
with the
rebounds by
rebound.
I said
Rebound with the James.
I said Rames with the G-bound.
And we got a foul on McDonald here, just
Now,
being a
if
little
I
too
remember
aggressive.
correctly, and I don't, I'm pretty sure McDonald last game was around the second quarter he started getting going. I'm not 100% sure.
He was all defense like he is this
Yeah.
game. It looks like he's coming off of it. He's coming back from
Yeah, I
injury.
remember that
I
knee
believe.
brace.
Yeah, because I think he was out of a few games there. I could be mistaken though. You know, we don't always be remembering correctly here at the Ride the Wave show. Yeah, Smith is going to have to be careful with that. I saw that one up here. Looked like he just grabbed a hold of his arm.
We will watch something happen and forget everything about it 5 seconds later. So, yeah, not the best.
One thing I couldn't forget is how hard these Huntsmen play defense, though.
Well, yeah, because they play so hard that just jam it into your brain to where it's never going to get out. And, man, the one thing, though. Oh,
Love getting out in those passing lanes by Long there. Love that.
need some more talking on the defensive end, and that's for Huntington and Unioto, I feel. Playing good defense, just not talking.
Hey, a bunch of kids out there, if they had cell phones, they'd be texting, huh?
I love you.
Ron Hart to Patterson for three.
Oh, he can't leave him that wide open. Man, lucky.
Rebound by Smith. I love seeing point guards get rebounds, especially when
Yeah.
they're one of the smaller guys on the court. You know, the size don't matter to them. Hart.
All right, 13 seconds to go. Smith with the Allen Iverson like crossover, does a little floater, misses. Rebound by James, gets it out. Ferguson has the ball. He drives it in. Smith with a
Nice charge. Let's
what
go.
a charge.
What a beautiful play.
With 2.6 seconds to go in the first.
I will always get hyped up for a charge. Love that. Got there in time, set his feet.
That is already our play of the game so far. Baker with the half-court heave.
Almost takes
just
play of the game right there, back.
missed. And at the end of the first, we have a 6-6 ball game. Adam, what are you seeing so far?
I'm seeing a lot of good basketball, especially on the defensive side of things.
And looks like MVD's getting some signs here with some Huntington Huntsman people. So, again, make sure that you're tuned in at halftime. That is when we'll be giving away the Los Mariachis gift card for best fan / best sign. But, yeah, Adam, I like what you're saying there. I think Unioto has done a good job of taking away the inside game for Huntington, because I almost said I feel like Huntington needs to get the ball inside more. But right when I was about to say, I kind of thought about it, like, I don't think it's what Huntington's not doing. I think it's what Unioto is doing.
I do like that Huntington is attacking. I think they need to continue to attack the basket, maybe get their bigs up with some shot fakes, their block happy,
Yeah,
get them into some foul trouble, and maybe get those big guys on the bench and even the size up, and then you can just really turn it on and run. Have a couple of backups that you're playing against.
I think all their inside shots right now are coming from their guards. Want to get more inside shots for the bigs. All right, as Smith brings the ball up the court, gets to McDonald, hands it off to Smith, to Baker, wide open for a three, and puts it in! Baker, my God!
They said, why shoot inside when 3 points outside?
Makes sense. All right, Patterson gets to James to Reinhardt. Now the Unioto Shermans that just won the league, Adam, back-to-back undefeated SVC champs in the junior high. As Reinhardt misses, Smith went up and got that rebound.
Traffic got that rebound.
To Baker for another. Oh!
Looks like he took a step just.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite see what happened. There was a couple people in my way, but it looked like he maybe just took a step before he dribbled that ball.
Or did that feet shuffle that so many kids do.
His front foot was hitting the ground. His back foot was coming up off the ground.
Here's the thing I don't get, man. Like, so they call that all the time. And again, I'm not saying it's not a travel. Whenever you're like this, and then you go like this before you take a dribble. What is the difference, though, between that and when a kid catches it and then takes 2 steps to the left and shoots a three? That never gets called a travel, and it's the same thing. It's not a jump stop because both feet aren't coming down at the same time. It's a 1-2, which constitutes a travel. So I just That's always been one of my pet peeves because I think that is a travel. I'm not arguing that call. I'm arguing something that we haven't even seen yet. So Patterson misses the first. Wow. That's a rarity out of him. As we have Udi as one of our referees tonight, throwing the ball into Patterson for his second free throw attempt. And it's good.
Makes it.
That's only his third point of the night as Unioto leads 9-7. Oh, Smith taking it in.
Nice floater.
James went for that block but couldn't get it as
Well, I don't know if it's a floater so much as it's a different layup than he's normally doing because he's playing against a bigger defender. Oh, air ball here. James tries to save it off of Baker. Baker ends up just taking the ball. Smith gets it over to Baker. Baker surveying the defense here. Gets it back over to Smith. Does a little move, gets it inside. We got a reach, I believe, here.
I got to say something here real quick because Sidney called it out. I was like, wait, yeah, hold on. Yeah, Huntington doesn't care they're the away team. They made sure up there they put Huntsman 11, Guest 7. They don't care about the colors. Smith takes it in. Pass out to Long, over to Baker. Nice closeout by Reinhardt.
Nice shot fake by Baker. Just can't get it
missed.
to go.
Rebound with James, his fourth of the night. He's a rebounding machine. Patterson.
Yeah, I've noticed he's not going to do a whole lot on the offensive side, but he is going to get offensive rebounds, that's for sure. And an assist for three by number one, going to be cut right. And Unioto draws this game back into one. We have a 10-11 game with
James
3 minutes and 33
sitting at
seconds.
5 rebounds. Leading all.
Nice shot fake.
And it gets the foul. That's why you shot fake, ladies
Now, I
and
believe
gentlemen.
that's going to be a foul on James. Nope, no, sorry.
I couldn't see. There's a lot of bodies down there.
It's actually on number 2, leading him.
He does lead all the hams and everything.
He really does.
The true ham leader. All right.
And Kinzer makes his first free throw here. Is that his first points of the night?
Yes, sir.
He's definitely still made an impact on this game. He's had a lot of hard screens.
And he has been really playing hard defense as he misses that one. Patterson with that rebound. He's played some hard defense because, honestly, Ferguson has 4, but that's the only big man that has any points.
Oh, cut right with the pump
Oh,
fake.
Baker went.
And he got it off the backboard.
Rebound by Kinzer.
That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Unioto's cut right. What a block by Baker.
Dude.
I didn't think he got it until I saw how far.
How hard it came off the backboard.
Yeah, off the other side of it.
Yeah.
So,
and man, we have one crazy student section here for Huntington, and it looks like some Unioto kids are even over here too. So really happy to see some student support here for the junior high kids. As McDonald gets the ball over to Baker. Huntington being patient like they have all year, trying to get the best shot.
Thinking
from
about
them.
it.
Smith wants that 3. Oh, nice little spin move. Yep, travel.
Looks like if he would have passed it right before that last foot
Yep.
came down, it would have been a clean pass, but it was unfortunately just took one too many
Now
steps.
you got to
there.
watch out. Smith doesn't shoot threes a lot, but I feel like he's very good at selecting when to shoot his threes. All right, Ferguson with the ball, crosses half court, takes it to the rack, and up for 2, Ferguson.
And we are knotted up here at 12 with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the half.
Baker for another 3.
Just
Misses.
off.
Rebound there.
Number 50. Last touch by the Huntsman. I believe that was off Baker.
Yeah.
Now, you also know this ref, too, right?
Yeah, that is not Britton Year, sorry. That is Lou Uri's.
As Patterson takes it to the
And
hole
for
for two, and Unioto has, I believe, their first lead of the game.
First lead of the game.
Are we sure they didn't come out and score first and they just haven't had a lead since it was 2-0?
If so, this is their first lead since 2-0. I really, honestly, I can't.
We can't remember anything.
We can't watch something happen and instantly remember.
Yeah.
We should have our brains studied.
Huh?
We should have our brains studied.
Yeah.
All right, now in this timeout, ladies and gentlemen, we have some cold, hard would you rathers we got to get through. Adam, would you rather have to eat steak or chicken cooked to perfection for the rest of your life?
Perfect steak or perfect chicken? Now, does this mean that
you don't get the other one, but the one that you're getting is always cooked.
I was about to say, does this mean like if I ever order a steak, it's just not perfect?
No, just you never get to have steak or the chicken again. But on the flip side, you always get the best of the one you choose. So that
I think I'm gonna have to go. And this is gonna hurt me, but I'm thinking like my overall health on this one. I'm gonna have to go with chicken. I'm gonna have to have the perfect chicken.
I'm gonna go with chicken, not even because of my health, because I'm dying at 53 no matter what I do, but because I eat chicken and more things. To where I normally only eat steak by its like.
Dude, I could
steak.
There for a minute. I was eating steak like every night, just going to Krogs, getting a couple sirloins, cooking up a couple sirloins like that. I was cooking with perfection, but all that red meat's bad for you. It clogs your arteries, gives you heart attacks. Not good for you.
Chicken breast, chicken wings, chicken tenders, chicken salads,
chicken patties,
chicken roll-ups. As Smith gets a dime down to Kinzer. Kinzer goes up, misses, rebound by Ferguson. Surprisingly, Ferguson's first rebound of the night.
Well, with a guy like James down there, you got to wait till he comes out before you can start getting yours. He's just going to get them all.
Cutright with the ball, makes a nice move, gets it to Patterson. Patterson puts the moves on Smith.
Nice.
Gets out to Cutright, open for three. No good.
And then
that's going to be, I think it's going to be a foul on Baker. A little aggressive trying to get the rebound there, but Ferguson gets his second rebound.
Yeah, kudos to Ferguson coming in there strong on the offensive glass. Man, that was just
gets fouled. I don't know how.
That's a tough one. That's going to be on. McDonald. It looked like his hand came down a little bit. He just didn't keep it quite straight up. It looked like it just came over just a tad.
I never question Udi. So even if he's blatantly wrong, I don't question.
I said I don't know if that was blatant wrong. It was just kind of like one of those you could go either way with it.
Reinhardt hits the first. Ball don't lie. It was a foul. I'm not gonna lie. This high school gym is packed. More packed than I've seen it normally as he misses the second.
Kinzer comes down with a big
Call
rebound.
timeout, buddy. Call timeout, buddy. There you go. Again, we try. Not show favoritism. Just when you see a man in trouble, you just want to scream to help him out, man.
I'll show favoritism to anybody that takes a screen or takes a charge.
Yeah.
Or sets it like a hard screen. Like that's I'm always gonna do that.
Alrighty, so as we have a timeout here, Unioto with a 15-12 lead. If I'm Huntington, man, I'm trying to get the – actually, I don't know, man, because Unioto's playing so well inside. Maybe go for like a mid-range jumper or something like that. I feel like there's been a little too many threes here for Huntington. But I also – not the coach, so –
I like that they're being patient and running their offensive sets, but they do have to be a little bit more aggressive in looking for the basket in those offensive sets. Doesn't mean you have to take it every single time, but look for the opportunity to score the ball.
They're flipping the side of the ball, but almost just to do it rather than to do it with
they're just running through the play because that's what you're supposed to do. You know, you're supposed to run through the play, but if you have an open shot in the play, coach always wants you to take that shot. Especially if it's
sometimes in junior high they forget you're running the play to score, not just to look cool.
Yeah, not just to run the play because coach wants you to be in condition.
Oh, a big 3-second call. Has Huntington turned the ball over down 3 with a minute to go?
Now, that was one of the biggest calls I saw in the game before this, the third-place consolation game. Pate Valley got a big 3 seconds.
Patterson to Ferguson. Oh!
Kind of changed the tide of the game here, so I wonder how it's going to affect this one.
Ferguson gets fouled going up for 2. Hits the first. Now, everybody, I want you to watch the battle of number 1 versus number 2 because Cutright has not left Smith's side until literally right now when Coach Atkins told him to. And Ferguson knocks down the second. Smith bringing the ball up the court. Gets it over to Long. Long to McDonald. McDonald's still been quiet tonight. But again, looks like he's playing on one leg. Oh,
nice
what an
hand by
amazing
Kinzer.
Hustle play by Kinzer. Oh, and it hit off Ferguson, and it's going to be Huntington ball.
I do not know about that one, Clay.
That one is Kinzer getting rewarded for hustle, and that is it.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think that one might have been – it's going the wrong way, personally.
Smith for 3. No good.
Kinzer with the rebound.
And puts it up for 2.
What a man down there.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke, by the way. What a good rebound that we both said the exact same thing at the exact same time. Music. Or something like that. All right, so Kinzer going to the line for 2, trying to cut the lead to 3. He hits the first one. Hits the second, and the lead is officially cut to 3. What happened? Oh, they're calling a lane violation, so that does not count.
Boo.
Kinzer has to be player of the game right now, honestly. It doesn't matter if they're losing or not. The hustle and heart that this kid's showing cannot be ignored.
White misses. Rebound by Reinhardt. Misses. Rebound by McDonald. Out to Baker. Baker puts up a 3.
No good.
Just off.
And at the end of the first half, it is a 17-13 Unioto lead. We'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm here with our winner for sign of the game. Nothing but net for Kaden. Now, guys, I want to get your names here, so look big. And what's her name? And then what's your name? Okay, so I want to ask you guys, do you guys ever go to Los Mariachis or anything?
Yeah.
You do? You like Los Mariachis?
Yeah.
Alright, well I just got you a gift card for Los Mariachis for sign of the game. How about that? Alrighty, so we got sign of the game right here. There you go, buddy. You're welcome. We'll be right back with some more interviews. Just wait. Thank you, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with somebody that's already been crowned champions this year, the 7th grade Unioto basketball team. Give it a round for them. Now, guys, I gotta ask you, we're starting you first, my man. What do you think of this game so far?
I think it's good. Both teams are playing very competitive, but I think Unioto's going to come out on top.
Okay, thinks Unioto's gonna come out on top. Now, again, they get into 7th grade, so maybe the 7th grade gives a little motivation for the second half. What about you, my man? Is there anybody you're looking for in the second half to play good?
Aiden Patterson.
Okay, Kaden Patterson. What about you?
You know, I'm looking Jordan to get in that paint, get a couple points, you know, pop up.
All right. You guys heard it here from the 7th grade champs first. Let's see what happens in that second half. Send us out, guys, with a chant.
Let's go,
Let's go, James!
Let's go, Takes! Let's go, Takes! Let's go, Takes! Let's go, Takes!
Alrighty, now I'm here at the Huntington student section. Alrighty, I got Mason, I got Grayson here. They think Huntington's gonna win. What do you guys think will happen in the second half?
What the stop? We're gonna win. Huntington's gonna score this team, bro.
Alright, so we got it here first. Now Huntington, send us out with a chant real quick. Say, go Huntington. Let's go Huntington.
Let's go, Huntington! Let's go, Huntington! Let's go, Huntington!
Stick around for the end of this second half. And we are back here for the second half. Want to give a huge shout out to the two student sections, man. They've been cheering their butts off here. And want to give a shout out to our fans last side of the game. They went home with a big Los Mariachis gift card.
I thought it was normal sized.
No, it was big. As Patterson gets the ball down to Ferguson. Ferguson doing work, gets blocked by Baker. It's his third of the game.
Smith for three.
Short.
Rebound by James, taken away by Baker. I think last touch by Baker,
I think Kinzer got a little push on the back for that ball to come out as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I know my voice is gone, so if you have to put us on mute, that's fine. Just don't change the channel because we got a barn burner coming here.
Also, just want to put out there, I didn't see you, Jess, when my cousin Jessica's down here. I didn't see her when I was walking up the steps. I just kind of gave her the cold shoulder. I think she tried to wave at me or like smack me on the arm when I walked by. I didn't see you, Jess. I'm sorry.
She should have wrote the wave and said just waved. Kinzer cutting across Long with the ball.
Nice screen there by Long.
Oh, what a hezzy by Smith. Just missed.
Rebound by Patterson. I mean, either between two Huntington defenders, or I guess it was offenders at that point. But
yeah, yeah.
Team first of the third quarter.
McDonald being a little aggressive there.
Yeah.
What a shot.
What a shot.
Looked like he was falling down.
Patterson's just not going to let his team lose. That's just the kind of player that he is.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of player he's showing he's becoming right now.
My bad on that score. I forgot to update it for the first bucket. But it's all good now. Pass to himself.
Baker, nice pass fake, gets it to Smith. Oh, yep, last touch there by number 12, White.
I believe, yeah, that is good. I thought you were saying White, I guess, in Unioto.
Kind of both.
Yeah, that is his last name.
Tries that lob dot there. Unioto really buckled down for that play coming into this matchup.
Do you think they were watching a lot of film as middle schoolers?
Yeah, probably on Ride the Wave show.
Yeah, I say
Kinzer with the rebound.
Out to Baker. Nice shot fake. Gets it out to Kinzer
Let's
for
go.
three. Just misses.
And gets his own rebound.
White couldn't come up with it, so kicked it out to Kinzer.
Let's all remember, Kinzer 6 rebounds, leading everyone.
Nice shot fake, puts it up. Looks like he almost came up with an offensive rebound there again. But it was actually pulled down by Ferguson. That should be on the floor. Yeah,
Yep,
it's going to be
it's
on the
on the
floor.
floor.
There is no continuation in the.
Where do you think the continuation foul should start? Because I truly feel like it should start at the high school level to college to the NBA. But not everybody feels that way. But I feel like a continuation foul is almost like a natural part of basketball at this point. As Smith.
I like it how it is now.
Okay.
I like it with just being rocking with the NBA because I feel like high school and
I feel like college low key like
they could have some sort of
it. It's not really a rule, but it's like an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
It looks like Smith also did not touch that, so that's out of bounds off of Unioto. Man, and Huntington's offense has just really looked stagnant here since about halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, I said the last points they had were I guess it was one free throw made by Kinzer, even though he made both of them. There's a lane violation. Shout out to us for remembering.
Shout out to you, because I forgot.
But before that, they were on a little bit of a low offensively as well.
Steal by James. What a smart play.
Knows he's not the best dribbler, decides
gets it to
I'm going to pull
Patterson
up and get it to my score.
Man, and an assist to James on that one. I don't know if that counts as an assist, but we are.
Heads up play of the night to just know your abilities. Love that for him.
Know your abilities, know your role. Hey, I'm a
and
big,
his role
I
is,
got to get to a guard.
His role is defense and rebound the ball, and he has done that.
And Huntington's going to take a timeout to try and get themselves situated, get themselves under control.
Yeah, only down 10 here in the third quarter, but still, that's not a place you want to be for long going against the Unioto team because that 10 can turn to 20.
Very quickly.
But this Huntington team can also take that 10-2.
This Huntington team, man, I don't really know what's going on offense, to be completely honest with you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am 1,000,000% a defensive coach, so if it's obvious, sorry. But, like, on offense, I feel like they're running their plays. I feel like they're trying to make the right passes, maybe just trying to force things like that last one that James picked. I mean, it was thrown right to him. But I think it's kind of going back to what you said, like what we were talking about in that first half where don't just run the play to run the play.
Don't run your offensive sets because you're trying to run a play to its entirety.
Run it to score.
Yes. And even then, say like you're running the play and they know the play. They're cheating the play because you ran in a time or two on it. They prepared for it. You don't have to finish the play. A play can just be a busted play. It's the beautiful thing about basketball.
If it's not there, don't force it.
A busted play in football ruins the play.
Yeah.
Busted play in basketball,
cool, run another one.
Pull back out, call motion offense, or whatever
and another
offensive
thing
set
that
you're
I feel
in.
like we kind of overlooked and didn't talk about a whole lot is experience. This 8th grade Unioto team was in the championship and won it last year as Kinzer puts a nice move on James, gets into him, and
he
goes
gets
up
it
for
to
two.
go. Kinzer taking the lid off the basket, getting the first point since his last point, and stops a Huntington drought. I'm talking about a first point for the Huntington Huntsmen as a total team play. You can stop laughing. It sounded goofy the way I said it. I know. I'm not being Hartstock out here so well learned with English.
His first point since his last point. I know. It sounded like just tripped.
Yeah, I meant
it was a tripped over moment where it's like you can't win games if you don't score points.
Yeah.
Like,
can't win games if you're losing them.
Yeah.
It was more so the first points for Huntington since Kinzer's last points.
Oh, man.
Maybe.
Baker, nice shot fake.
Out
Gets that
to
to long for 3. Ooh, man, they needed that one.
They really did need that one. That was a big one.
Adam, that was their first miss since the last one. Oh, McDonald goes for the steal there, but Patterson just too smart. Splits double team.
And one.
Gives Patterson 11, going to the line for 12.
Patterson is having himself a little bit of a night tonight.
Now, if you're Huntington right now, man, you have to keep your head up, and you can't look at this like this game is over. Because the last game, you went on a 12-0 run.
Big offensive rebound by James. Kicks it out to Reinhardt. Rebound by Smith. But yes, but also on the other side of things, as Unioto, you also can be thinking this game's done and you got it locked up.
On the pedal.
You gotta smother them. You want to beat them by 30. You know.
You don't let up. You keep pushing your foot down on
Nice charge by Patterson.
Yep, that's the correct
Beautiful
call.
charge.
That is the correct call as well. He was there way before Kinzer made that move, and he just took the contact, and that's a charge.
Beautiful, beautiful play. It's because Coach Combs, Matt Combs was my coach, instilled in me charges way better. It's the best outcome as a defender. Oh, nice defense by McDonald.
Baker
gets blocked, look like.
I think he just lost that one on
that
the way
one,
up.
He definitely just lost that one. So we have a timeout here.
That has to be Unioto, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a full.
If they reward, that's a Huntington.
Is that yeah, it's a full timeout here.
All right. So
no, it's only a half.
25-13. Almost to the end of the first quarter of the second half, also known as the third quarter. Adam,
Did you say 25-13?
15.
Okay. It is 15. I was just making sure you said 15.
I might have said 13.
That was, yeah.
Adam, if you're Huntington's coach, what are you trying to do offensively to maybe get these guys in a rhythm? I'll tell you one thing I'm doing, at least on the defense or offense, it doesn't matter. Someone box out James, dude. And I don't know if that would even work, but you got to at least try. Like,
honestly, if I'm Huntington's coach, I'm trying to draw up a play for maybe McDonald, maybe Baker, try to get one of those two going, try to be my kickstarter to get the rest of the team going.
All right, so Huntington applying the press. Ferguson with the ball, picks up his dribble, gets it to Patterson. Patterson to Reinhardt. Reinhardt takes a dribble, passes it out to White, misses. Rebound Ferguson, puts it in for two. That's hard.
Ferguson got that rebound because of James.
Yeah. I think they actually finally started boxing out James. Forgot about Ferguson. That's a hard.
Well, it looked like it was tipped out of a Huntington defender's
Baker
hands.
misses. Rebound Ferguson.
Patterson kicks it up to James. One dribble, jump stop. Looks like he's going to be fouled on the play.
Going to the line for his first points of the night. Dennis Rodman-esque. Honestly, go out there, busts his ass, gets hella rebounds. Doesn't care if he gets points or not, because again, going to the line for his first points of the night, and you wouldn't tell.
Yeah. To me, that's still a guy that you could consider a facilitator, because he's facilitating the defense. He's not facilitating offense maybe as much, but and he's still being your dirty guy.
Kind of like what you said, he facilitated a rebound and putback for Ferguson by just absorbing two guys on a box out
and tipping it out of one of their hands. Like we see a missed free throw there in the first one, but I think he is definitely the defensive facilitator. The defillator, if you will. When we're at Huntington.
Defibrillator.
Well, that's a real word. We got to make him up if we're at Huntington. Defillator.
Misses the second.
Rebound by McDonald.
McDonald had a rebound. Smith absorbing the contact, goes
and
up for
gets
two.
it to go. What a bucket.
Patterson full court. Miss, and now going into our final quarter
of the second half
of the season. Unioto up 27-17. We'll be right back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back going into the last quarter of these two teams' junior high careers, Adam. And it's such a crazy, crazy thing, man. Whenever you finish your 8th grade season, you have so much mixed emotions because you're just never going to really play with this group of guys ever again.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Like as a unit, your class will never be that class, unless there's a freshman team.
And then whenever you're a senior, you got juniors.
Well, even if you are a freshman team, maybe a couple of guys are playing varsity now or JV.
Yeah.
Sophomore year, maybe everybody was freshmen. Well, now a couple of guys took that extra step. Now you got JV and varsity guys. I get exactly what you're saying.
Some kids are like, I'm not playing. Why play? So they stop playing. You see it at every single school. So it's always a special.
Why play my freshman year if I'm not going to play after or so on and so forth? No, stick with the program.
Yeah. Or some kids, like get into high school and they get into like art, music, stuff like that. And they're like,
definitely do that too.
Yeah, it's like, I'm way better at this, so I'm going to do this instead of sports. It's just kind of the last time, man. And it's
you know what? Find your passion.
Yeah.
We need just as many musical people and artistic people as we do athletic.
Go look at Moose Miller. Too bad he was amazing at freaking both of them. As Smith bringing the ball up the court. Nice try, kicks out to Long, shoots the three, and it's a bit too long, pun intended. Rebound by none other than James himself. His 7th of the night, now leading everybody. Missed rebound.
And that should
Yeah.
be over the back
So
on
Udi was
Ferguson.
right. The baseline ref is right because he's calling a jump ball. That's how he saw it. But it gets overruled by that ref because he sees the over the back foul.
Which one is Udi?
Udi is the old man.
Baseline ref.
Yeah. Udi. Now they're going to have a discussion about this, it looks like. So, jump ball.
Shout out to
Nope, foul. Foul because the possession arrow didn't change. So Smith.
and it is Ferguson's second foul there.
Nice move, man.
Just puts a little bit too much mustard on it. Had a couple big defenders there.
And I feel like he hit it at the wrong part of the glass. Just a little too high, but big
What
block
a
by
block.
Baker.
Oh, just overthrows long there.
Huntington has definitely come out this fourth quarter a lot more aggressive.
I love that James looked a little out of control there. Jump stop to collect himself. The only thing I'd like to see from him there, he get a little shot fake, get Baker up in the air. Now he's going to the line for 2.
McDonald comes over, stops Reinhardt. Patterson gets it to Cutright. Cutright to Reinhardt. Reinhardt
For 2.
assists Cutright.
Been watching this. This is the second game watching Reinhardt play. Just now realized he's a lefty.
I didn't even notice until you said that. Commentators of the year.
I'm so involved in this game. Kick out to McDonald. Out to Long.
It's been a long street.
Oh, way to stay.
Tiptoeing in his Jordans.
It looks like Cutright's going to pick up the foul here.
Tiptoeing in the Jordans.
That's kick ball on Udi.
Kick ball on Hootie. Oh, faked him out with that pass fake.
What a mustache.
Dude, Udi's the best. To Baker. Oh, he wanted that. Nice pass fake. I feel like if you're Baker there, you got to go.
Looks like it was
I
just a
saw
little
what
bit of
he
a
saw.
miscommunication.
I think he
from
thought Smith was going to finish that cut, and he actually didn't, and ball was already
I think
already
Smith
gone.
saw the lane getting a little too clogged.
Yeah.
That's why it was a spacing
Yeah.
thing is why he didn't continue that cut. So it was, again, just a little bit of a miscommunication.
Yeah. Oh, long.
Love the sellout there on the defense. Looks like McDonald got away with a little bit of a foul there. Didn't matter. Rebound by Patterson. Puts it up and one. Patterson just has his fingerprints all over this offensive side of the ball.
Is his 13th point and his second rebound of the night.
3, David Patterson to complete the 2-point play for the serve. Patterson completes the 2-point play. 12, Cannon Kinzer returns to the Huntsman.
And it's going to be off of.
That reminded me of, was it the Xavier game when we saw dude get, the ref get the ball absolutely off the face when
Oh,
the
it
dude
was
was trying to
hilarious.
save it?
I think that's why Xavier didn't start. They started not getting calls there at the end.
Yeah, because dude, pretty sure the dude got brain aneurysm how hard he got hit in the face with a basketball.
It looked like Cutright wanted to take a shot there. Instead, gave it a little bit of a travel. Got 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in the last quarter of the second half. Score is 32-17. Unioto's way.
Adam, you played basketball in junior high. What was? Oh my God! Oh.
Did we see a fall?
Did you see that cheerleader? I'm pretty sure her right arm just became jello while she tried to do that. I can't keep it together. Oh man, that could have been a lot worse than what happened, dude. I thought she broke her arm. Wow. Adam, you played junior high. Oh my God! I got myself on mute. Tease a piece of that cheerleader. Looks like she's okay. Smith letting the ball roll across half court, picks it up. Screen by Baker. Back to Baker. Baker with a shot fake, drives in, goes up, misses, rebound Patterson.
What were you even going to ask me, Clay, before we saw that cheerleader just wipe out and faceplant?
I was just going to ask what your favorite junior high moments were, but I can tell you one thing. For that cheerleader, that one isn't going to make the cut.
Oh, easy. Blocking Joe Burrow.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Has
get
to,
that block on Joe Burrow.
No.
Like, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
Smith with a deep three, no good. McDonald with the rebound going up.
Going up
Misses.
strong with it. Rebound by James.
Who else? Yeah, I got to practice against Joe Burrow. Never got the chance to block him. Just got worked every single practice.
Yeah, like I wasn't guarding him. Somebody else was, and I got a block. But, like, still, I don't care. I blocked him.
Hey, block's a block.
Yeah, no, yeah. It was in the stat book.
It's in the stat book.
Yeah, dude.
If I was you, I'd have that stat book framed. Nice pass by McDonald. Nice move by Baker.
Honestly, it was in my least favorite gym of all time, too.
Wellston?
Yeah, it was in Wellston Middle School.
Oh, so it's a tournament game.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it was
Big
tournament.
deal.
Yeah.
Big deal. Hey, Kinzer. A little upset.
I think Wellston, Waverly, Vin County, Athens were the teams in there, but, you know.
All righty, as we're getting valet and leading hand checking into the game. I love Ham. McDonald with the ball to Smith. Smith for three. No good.
Rebound by Baker.
Up
Nice.
and in for two. Giving him 7 on the night. Oh, almost gets
Shout
the
out
steal.
to Patterson for being able to keep with that.
Timeout, Unioto.
It's going to be a full, I believe. Nope, it's going to be a 30-second.
Exactly one. There's either exactly 1 minute to go, or they put up 1 minute and
They put up 1 minute for the full timeout, and then they changed it to 30 seconds for the half.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
There's
it's
2 minutes
34
and 2 seconds left when that play started, I believe.
34-19 is our score. It looks like Unioto might be taking the ultimate rubber match game, but again, you never know. Team gets hot, starts hitting threes, go right back in this thing.
31, Jordan Ferguson returns for the show.
So there's 1:43 left in this.
Dude, who is on the aux
Championship game.
tonight? Because it is absolute fire.
All you other high schools, every single
Take
one of you other high schools,
notes.
take notes. A middle school championship game, yeah, it's a championship game, but a middle school game has had better pump-up music
I mean,
than
also,
every high school game we've been
also
to.
high school student sections. Take notes of these student sections. They are in it, and they are right next to each other. Look, like, intertwined almost. Could you imagine 2 high school student sections were mixed?
I don't think that would work in high school, but it works
A
here.
lot of fights.
It works here.
A lot of fights. All right, so we have 1:43 to go in the game.
Oh, James just couldn't handle it there.
Smith to Baker. Baker gets it in for 2. And again, that's the 13. Kinzer with the ball.
Oh, stolen by Patterson. Pushing it back by Kinzer.
That is 100% a foul.
The Huntington fans didn't like it, but they didn't see
It
was the
a
double
block.
hand plant.
Yeah, it
and
was
the arm extend. Yeah, I mean,
when you look up a pushing foul,
when you
in
look
the
up push
dictionary, yeah,
outside of basketball in the dictionary, that's what
that
you
was
see.
true definition.
But it's because of a little bit of passion. That's all it
Oh,
is.
yeah, 100%. Listen, guys.
You'd love to see it.
When you got kids like that, they're more mad at themselves
You know,
than they are at the other team.
Maybe the 8th grade coach doesn't like to see something like that right now, but you know who does? The high school coach loves seeing that passion out there on the floor, just never giving up.
Yeah. Reminds me of young me.
Because being down 13, a minute 22 left, it is easy to give up, come out here and just
And this
walk
Huntington
through.
team has done anything but.
They are not. This team will not phone it in.
That's why in about 4 years, you Huntington fans,
Yeah, if
you're going to be selling out the convo. We're going down there to watch them.
I don't know if there's enough people in Huntington to sell out the combo.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. That's Valet. I hope that is your last name. Gets it. It's either Valet or Valette.
A big pop by the Unioto fans here. But yeah, no. If this Huntington team can stick together, and none of them transfer out, none of them go to other schools, maybe they get a transfer in or two.
Yeah.
This Huntington team will absolutely be dangerous.
Because again, you mix them with the 8th grade Huntington team of last year, now freshmen. And I called the 8th grade team Huntington last year, obviously, because I was the junior high coach.
Got a great coach out there.
They got a good core, man, and they can be scary.
Well, they got a scary coach that's going to whoop them into shape and make them just as.
Coach Urick is 100% one of those coaches where like, hey, I'm going to play good. Maybe not because I love you, but I am so terrified of what you might do if I don't play good that I want to play amazing.
Absolutely.
And we are back. 1:02 to go, 36-21 is your score. Unioto in the lead, looking to take the 8th grade championship trophy. Valet.
Nice pump fake. Nice rebound by
Ferguson. Misses. Rebound by Long. Bringing the ball up the I almost said bring the ball up the field. I'm an idiot.
What?
I almost said bring the ball up the field. Smith.
Nice pump fake
nice
there.
Move.
And he is just a crafty offensive player.
Yeah, I think we.
Oh, nice tip away. Oh, look at Patterson getting a tip of his own.
To Reinhardt.
Out to. I thought he was going to pass the cut right there.
I thought it was too. I mean, all of his momentum was taken that way. We have timeout Unioto. I think that's more just to get number 5.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't know if I like that
Yeah.
timeout call there with 20 seconds left, but if it's to get a player
Yeah.
who doesn't get a lot of minutes, I like that call.
Because I saw him at the scores table, and that's the only reason I can think to get a timeout here.
I checked.
Oh, man. And Adam was talking, we're playing poker right now. He checks. I called.
Alex Wagner. 11, Corbin Kerber. 23, Graham Hartman. Carl Etcher for the Huntsman.
Man, this music is on point. It's
Dude,
just
that's what. If you guys want to know why we're not talking, we're way too busy listening to this really good music. Now, when the game is over, don't go away, ladies and gentlemen, because we will be having the trophy presentation celebration and a couple of interviews coming your way. So stick around and stay tuned for those.
Stay tuned or you're doomed.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom,
I
doom.
love 11's hair.
Dude, it is super fly.
Reminds me a lot of my own hair.
Huntington might have lost the game, but they won the hair battle. As your Unioto 8th grade boys are SVC champions with a 36-23 win, redeeming the loss against the Huntington Huntsmen, putting their name in SVC history forever. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. We will have the trophy presentation. Adam, before we get out of here, what were your thoughts on Unioto's play tonight, and maybe what were your thoughts on Huntington's?
I feel like they did exactly what we were saying before the game. They got big with it. James came in big with a bunch of rebounds. And I think that was the deciding factor. It took him a minute to become the leading rebounder of the game, but once that happened, it was kind of solidified for them, and they kind of won it off that.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, again, stick around for that trophy presentation, and thank you so much for tuning in with us throughout this amazing game.
about their interview.
All right, so I'm here with Patterson, the big player tonight. He's in double figures for points, led his team in scoring all season. What does it mean to you, man, to come win this 8th grade championship?
There's a lot, especially losing the last.
Yeah, so I want to ask, was the last time you guys played, it was real close. It was in the other gym, too. They came out with a big run, then you guys came back. You guys kind of talked about that before this game, and getting some extra motivation coming into it?
Really forgot about it.
Did they win and everything? Yeah, okay. So I want to ask you, played great tonight. You had some other players playing great. Who's some of your other teammates that you feel like really stepped up tonight for you?
Jordan Ferguson, Woods, pretty cut right.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, you're finally the champions. The season's over. You're going into high school next year. How does it finally feel to be the champion? Now I got to ask you, big game like this, it's a big meal. Where are you going to eat? Where you eat that from?
I go home and get some cereal.
Cereal? What kind of cereal is your favorite?
Toast Crunch.
And you heard it here first, the cereal champions. Cinnamon Toast Crunch here with Patterson. Congratulations on the win, brother. Alrighty, I'm here with Daquan James, a.k.a. Mr. Rebound. Daquan, I gotta ask you, man, if you don't get the rebound, I feel like you're the reason your teammate gets the rebound. What is it that makes you so good at rebound?
Man, it's just hard. I mean, it's just good. I mean, you got 2 people that can read, 3 people that can rebound, and it's just there.
Is it something that you and your coach are working on in practice, or do you just have that heart and grit to go get it?
Man, I'm just saying, it's both. It's both.
Now, I was asking Patterson, I want to ask you, what does it mean to finally come away with this 8th grade championship, especially at the last time it didn't go so well over here?
Man, it feels great, man. That's all I got to say.
All right. Well, Daquan, I asked Patterson, I want to ask you, he said cereal. What's your big meal after the game tonight?
Man, it better be mac and cheese, man.
All righty, so mac and cheese and cereal on the diet tonight. James, congratulations on being 8th grade champions.
Thank you.
All righty.
Count us down.
Alrighty, so we're here with Coach Atkins. Coach, I want to ask you first. Obviously, congratulations on becoming the 8th grade champions. What from last game, coming from that adversity with that loss, was anything from that game kind of coming into this game, or did you guys completely forget about it?
You try to learn for every game, but every game is a new game. You got to put that in play. Next ball game coming out of the game. We made some adjustments, things we thought would help us be more successful, and then we just went with that.
Now, some things to make you successful, no question, Patterson, great offensive player. But one person I want to talk about real quick is Daquan James. Sorry, I had to. The way he rebounds, I feel like it's not just technique-wise, it's almost hard. Can you speak on that just from being his coach? Is something you kind of maybe see in practice as well, or does he just have that kind of ability?
I've been doing this for about 35 years, and that kid has some of the best natural instincts to the basketball I've ever seen. Whether it's defensively jumping in the passing lane and stealing a ball, or whether it's going to the boards, there's guys that just know where the ball is,
right?
And he's one of them.
I told him I felt like you either got the rebound or your teammate got the rebound almost because of you, because there's a couple we saw Ferguson get because James is being double boxed out there. So, and then we have Ferguson on the other side just being absolute threat. I feel like he really took a step forward in his aggressiveness and kind of attacking the basket.
We talked a lot about Jordan, because everybody will play. They're going to try to run 17 guys at Patterson to try to control him. And I tell him, when we're good is when you other guys are getting 8-10 apiece, because then they got to single everybody, and then that helps Patterson. Jordan, we talked last week, you got to be aggressive. He made, you guys want to hear it, but he made a 3 in that corner that sealed the deal against the Nina and the single line. Yeah. He could shoot it deep and hit the rim. He was key for this.
Now, I want to ask, a lot of times, I know you've won a lot of titles, normally undefeated in the great season. What did it mean this year, to lose to Huntington and then to come back and win it? Did it kind of mean a little bit more to you, or what does this championship mean to you this year?
These guys didn't lose a league game last year. So that was our goal this year. When we lost that game, and that set us back a little bit because Huntington's a great basketball. The coach does a great job. The kids play really hard. We want a great league. They want a great season. And we said, hey, when they beat us, maybe we aren't as good as we think. Maybe a little wake-up call. Maybe we're getting a little complacent, need to get back to work, and start getting a little grit. And one of the things we talked about is we wanted to control the backboards. And I thought we did a pretty good job.
Going to our stats, I think you got rebounded by at least 10 or 12 rebounds. So you definitely did that.
Yes. And I always tell the guys, if you make more free throws than the other team, and you not rebound the other team, you have less turnovers. It's hard to lose basketball.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, congratulations on the championship. Get your net, and good job and good season.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watching right here on the Ride the Wave show. This is our sign-off for the junior high season and basketball season. Make sure you stick it in and catch us Monday on our talk show. It's going to be a jam-packed one. Peace out, Girl Scouts. We love you.